to day 2 of my record a video every day series. Um, Today I'm extremely fucking cooked from today, and I almost thought I was gonna give up on this fucking thing, and looks like obviously I'm not giving up on it just yet. I don't really have any idea of what to say. I do feel very insecure being on camera and like being myself at the moment. Um, Partially because I'm imagining that like someone in the other room can hear me and I'm like toning myself down. But yeah, um, let's see. Maybe an experiment will be to stop saying. I am currently recovering from my inner work schedule. I did it again. I'm currently recovering from therapy. I did therapy today, which I do IFS. I did it again. IFS and somatic therapy. I do that twice a week. And on top of that, I do meditation stuff that can have an effect of breaking me open and making me feel very sensitive. And on top of that, I have been joining inner work events with AOA. I am not currently in a course with them, but I'm about to be starting another one up, so I don't know if that's a good idea. I'm struggling to not say It's very difficult. I want to say it so bad. Fuck it. Um. 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 Yeah. Let's see. One of the biggest things that I am thinking about right now in this particular moment is enjoyment as a way to let's practice it right now. I'm thinking about enjoyment because like the reason I even started this video like yesterday was because I was able to apply all of this shit that I've been learning about emotional regulation and how that relates to actually doing things and stuff. And I was able to make the video because it didn't feel so daunting or important to make it yesterday. I said it, but I guess I'm saying again. So fuck you if you don't like me. Then you can subscribe and then unsubscribe because I don't currently have any subscribers. Maybe I do, but I haven't looked. Which that's also pretty cool. I'm not like recursively checking my stats. That's pretty good. But yeah, there's something about I'm struggling with this idea. Oh, I'm getting a fucking call right now. Here, you can listen to the call for a second. Bro, you're interrupting my video.
No, I'm not.
You are. I'm making a video right now.
I got banned off Roblox, bro.
Bro, okay, so this is good. So I am currently, for my viewers out there, getting a phone call from my brother, and I can't believe I'm capturing this moment on camera.
Dude, I cannot believe this is happening.
But he just got banned on Roblox.
I low-key just got banned on Roblox.
Dude, this is a very special moment. And bro, I'm actually recording a video right now, and I got that on tape.
On tape?
Yeah.
Is it analog?
Yeah, it's totally analog.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna continue. I have 5 minutes until I'm done recording this video, so you can call me back. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Anyways, oh yeah. So I'm struggling to articulate this whole thing of enjoyment. It's like because I grew up in a world where hard work and I don't even know where I learned this, but that doing cool shit has to be in some way unenjoyable, and I have to endure it in some kind of way. And that if I'm enjoying it, that's not really proportional to my quality of work or in other how good I am. um, if I enjoy myself 10% more right now, I don't know if that will actually improve the quality of the video, but it does increase like the efficiency of making it at the very least, and that makes me more likely to keep showing up and iterating, which is pretty cool. And I do happen to notice that if I enjoy this a little bit more, I am actually maybe speaking a little more coherently. I don't know if it's understandable or comprehensible, but I do feel like more flow, which is pretty cool. I'm going to keep that up. I'll talk about the experiment that I'm really working on right now, which is I am really committing to this experiment of keeping 10% of my attention in my body for 7 days. I've tried it before a couple of times, and basically, like it got fucked up after the first day because what happens is like I start doing it half-assedly in a half-assed way. And I'm committing to not doing that. There's something about keeping attention in the body that increases. Let's do it right now. I've been so disembodied most of the video. Okay, I'm enjoying myself now, and all right, this is the full stack. I'm gonna try to do this for the rest of the video. Keep 10% of my attention in my body. Okay. Maybe I'll teach you if you don't know how to do that. You can, if you have a hard time feeling your body, just like poke yourself and then poke yourself and then take your finger away and feel the sensation left from that. And boom, you're feeling your body. And then if you want, you just kind of let your attention gather there. And then your attention doesn't always, but it can start to move deeper into your body and use that as kind of your anchor. So keeping 10% of my attention in my body, I'm enjoying myself 10% more, which is basically receiving life. I'm still figuring out how to do this, but basically what leads to more enjoyment is letting go of my grip on like managing everything and getting into more of a flow state and experiencing more pleasure in the body, which I find is a lot easier when I unclench my body. So that's something that can happen when I'm doing my 10% of attention in my body is I can create tension because I'm like focusing on my body. I'm like getting tenser on my intentional spotlight. And then when I enjoy that, then the enjoyment, I'm enjoying the tension, which causes it to relax. And that is like a counteractive agent. They kind of work together. And then wanting is the third thing. Acting out of want versus from should. So like right now, I suck at that, by the way, because I make it so intellectual. And like the real juice is in doing it from a non-intellectual place. That's like from non-conceptual awareness. But basically, when you really get in touch with your want, and your want, you'll notice it's like an impulse that's like arising in your system. And I can't explain. Maybe I could explain why it works so well. I think the reason it works so well is that it comes from a much more subtle and expansive awareness than the intellect. You get in touch with your intuition, you get a lot more information integrated into the way you're doing things. So like right now, how do I want to be right now while I'm recording this video? Well, actually, I want to be more embodied. I want to be having more fun while I'm doing it. I want to be empowered, and I don't want to be fucking hedging the whole time. So if I just do that, then great. And what do I want to talk about? I want to talk about, hmm, hmm. my theory on. Oh wait, fuck, it was still recording. Yeah, I want to talk about my theory on why I'm actually doing stuff now. And I meant to be done recording, but I'm still going. But my theory on why I'm actually doing stuff is I've spent like 2 years really fucking going hard on emotional work because um, intellectual understanding only goes so far. Like once you know, like, oh, I should exercise. Oh, I should eat healthy. It's like, okay, you know you should do it. And so why aren't you doing it? Well, the reason would be, in my experience and my understanding of it, there's an emotional block there. So I've been going into my emotional layers and like clearing out the blocks so that naturally I start to take action. And another thing is making it less important. So that's the second thing. So making it less important, like taking my identity out of it a little bit more, and like I think that adding an identity to like my what I'm doing makes it a lot less enjoyable because I'm like defining my worth and my value by what I'm doing. That fucking sucks. So when I do that less, then I'm more likely to do it. Another thing is that our motivational system, and I'm not a fucking scientist, all right? Like I thought about a lot of science shit, but I'm not a scientist. So call me off if you think I'm wrong, and we can get in an argument about it. But my understanding is that our motivational system, there's like it factors in the likelihood of success into whether you take an action. And so if your brain thinks it's like literally 0% chance to succeed on doing something, you don't have a lot of motivation to do it. And maybe, yeah, anyways, whatever. So if your brain feels like it's more likely that you can get the outcome, you're more motivated. So I think that's another thing is as I've peeled away more of like the overlay that tells me that success is unlikely. And this gets very complex in a way because basically what I'm saying is I feel like I've got rid of the emotional problems. I've made it feel more likely to get what I want. Like I've taken away the voice in my head that's telling me I can't do it. I am also operating from a different sense of purpose for what I'm doing. So like for the longest time I struggled with like knowing what to do. Like I knew how to do things, but I didn't know what to do. And logic can never figure it out for me. Um, so that's the other thing is I'm learning what actually drives me, what actually determines what course of action to take and go on. But yeah, like, oh, I'm not doing my thing, so get my body again and enjoy myself, be what I want. How do I want to be right now? Oh yeah, I want to explain my point a little bit more clearly around likelihood of success and how it relates to motivation and how it relates to burning away limiting beliefs. Actually, that's not even true. Yeah, I completely forgot my point that I was trying to make. But basically, oh yeah, my criteria for success has changed. So I have a different criteria for what success looks like. And that criteria is much more motivating for me. My criteria is no longer how to make the perfect fucking thing. It's like, how do I make the thing that feels good to make? My criteria for success is much more achievable. It's much more attainable too. So that's how it feeds in with the probability of success leading to motivation. Is like now that my criteria have changed, they're much more easy to satisfy. And because they're easier to satisfy, I'm more motivated to achieve my thing. Um, and that sounds like you're just lowering your standards, but it's just making so you can actually do stuff. And the thing is, I lightly hold, my criteria too, and I let them evolve over time. So it's like, as I take this low hanging fruit that's right in front of me that I feel like I can do, that I want to do, then I do it, then I learn from doing it. And when I learn, I'm at a new vantage point and I can see the next place to go. And so it engages this positive falling forward feedback loop of improvement that's driven by positive feelings that are intrinsically motivating. And all of these things feed forward into generating a flow state, um, which is quite enjoyable, and it drives peak performance too. All right, I'm kind of satisfied with that video. I know you didn't watch to this point, but if you did, first of all, you're kind of a psycho. And second of all, thank you. Bye.